Have you ever felt a profound anxiety about making a big move in your life, even though you knew it would be for the better? Well, imagine 1 second turning any life transition into an easy, exciting, and manageable adventure. It can be moving to another country, or moving to a new city, or starting over your entire career. Sounding possible to you? Well, not with the right mindset. Hi everyone, my name is Elvire. I'm a coach and I started my life over 4 times in 4 different countries. I've learned valuable insights that I want to share with you today. I'm going to talk about the mindset that can simplify any life transition. So stick around until the end because I will share a great tool with you to quickly shift your belief system. Alright, let's jump right in and explore the powerful mindset that can truly transform how you handle life's biggest transition. Let's get started. First, let's understand what mindset is. The definition of mindset is our thoughts and beliefs shape our action. If I can quote a famous psychologist, Carol Dweck, she puts it this way. Mindset is the view you adopt for yourself that profoundly affects the way you lead your life. So basically there are two main types of mindset, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. A person with a fixed mindset will have the tendency to believe that abilities, capacities, or intelligence are static. So they will tend to avoid challenges. They might give up easily, and most of the time they would see effort as fruitless. So during a life transition, what's going to happen? They're going to focus on lack, on loss, and on short-term vision. So let's take, for example, the case of a person that wants to move to another city for a better career. A person who has a fixed mindset would approach the situation this way. Well, I will never manage to adapt to an unfamiliar environment. Or things like, but I don't know no one there. How will I make friends? And I will have to leave all my friends and family behind. You see, you can already feel the discomfort and fear they are projecting. Their mindset is focused on the lack of acquaintances, lack of capacity to adjust, and the loss of everyone they love. In contrast, a person who has a growth mindset believes that abilities can be developed, can be learned with effort and persistence. They focus on opportunities, on the excitement of a new adventure. They are very curious. They will have a long-term vision for themselves and for their life. So even if they struggle at the beginning, they keep focusing on their why, which is their main goal in life, and they embrace challenges. They are excited by new opportunities, new experiences. So, if we take the same example as before of someone moving to another city for career, the person who has a growth mindset will be already very excited about this idea. They will jump right into it. They will be excited about meeting new people, discovering a new city, developing new skills, and growing from this experience. So what can you do to switch from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset? Well, there are 2 tips that I would suggest. First, challenge yourself and collect results. Step out of your comfort zone by taking on new projects or skills that stretch your abilities. Remember, growth happens when we push beyond what we already know. Second, I would suggest cultivate curiosity. Approach situation with curiosity. Ask questions, explore different perspectives, seek to understand deeper reason behind events or behaviors. Curiosity fuels learning and opens doors to new opportunities, and you might be really surprised what you could find out. You know what? The first time I moved out of my family cocoon, I was 20. I moved to Ireland as a student, and it was probably the most terrible moment in my life because I felt really unsafe. I felt really lonely. I felt scared sometimes. It was a very scary experience. I mean, new country, new language, new culture, being by yourself. But after this, my life changed completely and forever. I developed a feeling for discovery. I developed a feeling for exploration. I developed a feeling for difference. So, yeah, you might be surprised. So you can perceive the change from mindset, which switch from lack, loss, and short-term vision to a long-term vision and to opportunities, focusing only on opportunities and improvement. So that's why the people who manage to make life transition easily and successfully are person who tend to have a growth mindset. Next, another key component to make transition easier is, I can't say it enough, optimism. Let's be optimistic, guys. So let's talk about the importance of optimism in a successful life transition. According to Victor Room's expectancy theory, people make decisions or take action based on the expected outcomes and the benefits they might anticipate. So basically, to make the entire theory short, he explains that someone will make a decision depending on the expected result of that decision, but also the benefit gain. So basically, if you have a mindset that focuses on a positive result, it's going to fuel your motivation to move toward your goals. But on the opposite, if your mind is focused on a negative result, you are probably going to feel discouraged about it. Start by practicing positivity on your day-to-day life. Try to see the good in every aspect of your life. Pay attention to your thoughts, to your belief, to the word you speak, and when you perceive a negative pattern, try to switch it. Because the more you're going to be optimistic, the more you're going to have opportunities, solutions, results, and the more you're going to strengthen your optimism. Okay, guys, last but not least, I would say fostering proactiveness. A couple of weeks ago, I watched an interview of Simon Sinek about change, and he was saying, I don't think that people dislike change, but they definitely hate sudden ones. And I tend to agree with him. I don't think people doesn't like change, but we are really uncomfortable when we have to face sudden ones. So one key aspect to manage to make a life transition easier is to be proactive by maintaining a state of heightened awareness. What I mean by that? I mean that when we are fully aware of what's happening inside us, around us, we can notice subtle changes that signal something is no longer right for us. This heightened awareness helps us realize when we need to make a change, allowing us to proactively seek out what we truly aspire to, instead of being caught off guard by sudden, stressful situations. So it's the same thing with the life transition. The more you're going to anticipate it, the more you're going to be able to process it internally in your emotions, in your mind, in your thought, the easier and the smoother it's going to happen. And this is what we want. We don't want to avoid transition, but we want transition to happen in the smoothest way possible. That's it, guys. So to conclude, I would encourage you to start implementing this mindset aspect in your life today. Begin by challenging your fixed beliefs and approach every situation with a positive attitude. You will be amazed how much you can achieve. Now, as I promised at the beginning of this video, I'm going to share with you a great tool to quickly shift your belief system. This exercise is called the belief washing machine, and I'm going to explain to you how it works right now. So first, I'm going to ask you to isolate yourself in a room where no one is going to disturb you for the next minutes to come, and we're going to start the exercise. So first, take a piece of paper, write down a belief that you have and that you would like to shift, and place it on the floor in front of you. So you're going to center yourself and fully connect yourself to this belief. Then what is going to happen? You're going to physically move to your left. This is really important because movement helps us mentally shift perspectives, right? Stand there and confidently affirm that your belief is true. And you can provide a reason why it is true to you. When it's done, I will invite you to return to the center and feel how you are currently feeling about it. Now, I'm going to ask you to step to the right. Here, affirm that the opposite belief is true, using, if you want, an example to support this idea. When it's done, you can return to the center again. I'm going to ask you for a few seconds to ground yourself and to observe how you feel about this now. Now, I invite you to move forward. Here, you're going to assert that both beliefs, your belief and the opposite belief, can coexist as true. You can provide an example to illustrate this if you want. And when you're done, return to the center. Finally, now you're going to take a step back. And here, I want you to argue that both beliefs are false. When it's done, you can return to the center and now observe how your perception has shifted through the entire exercise. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I really appreciate it. I would love to hear about your own experiences about life transitions. So share your stories in the comment box below. And if you have any question, I would be really happy to answer it in another video. So write it down. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips about life transition. And I'll see you next time on the other side of the horizon. Bye.